So the place where we actually had this awakening is called Bongin-sa. It's a special temple where the ashes, some of the ashes of Buddha are kept. So Yujin described on November 29th that there's a deeper meaning to such places. It's a treasured place where mental anguish was annihilated, gone. So I think that's what happened in our awakening, in the amount that is perfect for now. Yujin and I felt this awakening was truly remarkable. All the participants were young women, and they actually catalyzed the transformation in one another. On the last morning, I was sensing the energetic impact that this awakening had on these beautiful participants and our staff. And beyond, I could say us, the impact also on our supporters. Many times I heard these participants express how deeply grateful they were to those who made this wonderful experience possible for them. And as I felt this burst of life, blessing AOL School and the world, a beautiful garden came to mind, full of colorful flowers and fruit trees, tall cedars, butterflies, and happy, peaceful animals. An oasis of life, and also creativity and joy. So I thought the garden that we generated is why the mental anguish was annihilated. And in that garden also, a beautiful sisterhood began to emerge. Women could talk with each other about intimate things, about their challenges, and also heal their wounds, surrounded with warm support and love. It reminded me also of what Yujin spoke in that November 29th service about the nest of love mothers can provide. This awakening provided a nest of love. And that nest catalyzed participants' transformation. So I was really happy that many of the participants promised to continue that support even after the awakening ends. And I've been really glad to see them doing that in their SNS cacao box. So that love nest or garden is not primarily a physical place. In that service of Yujin's, he described how our feral cat that we've named Sweetie provides a love nest for her kitten, Fluffy. We can watch them easily out our large windows, and we see that they have several nests where they sleep. But each day they come to our garden, and Fluffy romps joyfully, and Sweetie plays with him. So her love nests provides Fluffy with milk, with warmth, with protection, with exercise and training. People can learn how to provide a love nest even from cats. And like cats, we don't have to create a physical place. It can be done almost anywhere. I've often spoken about the man who mentored me for 18 years. I bloomed in the love nest or garden that he provided me. In my late 20s, I realized it wasn't really the physical place that made me feel so completely at home. He provided a home for me in his heart. we can do that too. And I see aspects of this in all of our Art of Living School cacao boxes. People feel a safe place where they can share their experience and insights. And they celebrate each other's victories. And when someone is facing a challenge, they warmly support and enfold the person. No matter how difficult the situation is, this garden of love makes it easier. Love actually opens us to see opportunities. In fact, love draws opportunities. Eugen's poem about this pure, everlasting love touched me deeply when he read it in that November 29 service. He wrote it after just his second visit to an emissary community. And he was only 24, Monroe, when he wrote it.
Yeah, it was written at the community.
Oh, okay, so Eugen just told me he actually wrote it at the community, but you were still 24. So when I realized his age, I thought, that's about the age of many of our awakening participants. In fact, it's younger than some of them. So I want to read this poem. The title is, The Promise is True, and the Promise is Now. Remember, my love, from deep down your memories well, of a time past in a garden green when our hearts were free and we were as one. That's what we experienced in this awakening. Remember, my love, in my countenance a garden so free, where we worked under a holy sun when love was all before the fall. The time has come and the time is now, for the promise is true of our love undying. Surrender now, even as the heart of darkness grows ever deeper. The times of longing, the times of madness, surrender these to the eternal now. Look deeper and deeper into my eternal eyes and let the heart heal in the light. My love, it is I who call. For the promise is true and the remembering is now. So this memory of pure, everlasting love came to Eugen as he felt true home in a garden. And he felt the truth of it in the warm, shining eyes of a woman at that community who told him, "You are an angel." Can you feel the power of the garden of love to evoke this memory of home? Of being one, of being free? Such touches of the garden are like powerful seeds that evoke this memory of true love.